Hello and welcome to the Geriheadtrics channel.
I'm Captain Simian, and today I'm going to be taking a look at the Pensacola heavy cruiser in World of Warships. Now, the Pensacola did have a reputation as not being very easy to play. However, it has had many buffs since I first played it not long after beta ended, and has now had a large concealment buff after patch 1.6. A lot of people are now saying that this is a pretty good ship, so I thought it would be a good time to have another look at it. What I have for you today is, instead of cherry picking a AAA game, I have just recorded the first ever game I have played in it since the patch, so we can get a better idea of what an average game in this ship would look like. The Pensacola was commissioned in 1930 and had a crew of 530. It had 10 8-inch guns and originally had 6 torpedo tubes, which were removed before the Second World War. The Pensacola acted as an escort ship for the Lexington, Yorktown and Enterprise, and took part in the Battle of Midway and the Battle of Tassafaronga, where she took heavy damage from a torpedo amidships. Amongst many other actions, she was part of the bombardment of Wake Island and the airfields of the Marshall Islands, and helped cover the invasion and capture of Okinawa. After the war, she was one of the target ships used during Operation Crossroads, which she survived, and was again used in 1948 as a target ship, and at this point she was sunk. So let's see how she does in a game. Okay, to get started on the Pensacola, I'm going to be having a look at where everybody else goes and kind of try and adopt our strategy from there. What needs to be remembered on the Pensacola is it has absolutely massive citadels. So its citadels are huge, and more than you would like is above the waterline. So it's very squishy from the side. It's your atypical glass cannon, though it does have very good guns. What I've done with mine is I've fitted the steering gear modification, which has taken my rudder shift down to 5.6 seconds, which is fantastic. I mean, that's nearly destroyer region. It also has a very good turning circle, so we want to use its maneuverability to keep it protected as opposed to its non-existent armour. I mean, it has tissue paper armour, it really does. So we're going to be trying to use that. We're going to keep our maximum range, or we're going to keep it a fair, decent range, and try and manoeuvre around the enemy ships. So okay, we're coming up here. We've got the Dunkirk in our sights. We're going to be causing the Dunkirk a little bit of problems in this game. What we want to do, we certainly don't want to get too close to the enemy ships though. And shots out against the Dunkirk. We'll switch to high explosive for the Dunkirk, obviously, because it's a battleship. Oh, and that's one shot, one hit. Not bad for an opening salvo. Okay, so we have a destroyer giving us a smoke screen here. So we're going to go around the smoke. Oh, and yes, this is it. Maneuver. This is what I'm talking about in the Pensacola. Now we have my detection skill here saying that's 2 people shooting at me. So we're going to maneuver. We're going to use the excellent maneuverability. We've taken 1 hit on the rear of the ship there, but that's not too bad. That's not too bad. We don't want to be getting into a brawl with the Pensacola at all, so we're going to stay at this range, and we're going to keep unloading high explosive on the Dunkirk. And we're still detected, and still one person aiming at us as well. So we're going to pull back, we're going to angle the ship, so we've got the rear to us, and we're going to keep hitting the Dunkirk, because he enjoys that. Oh, and we've made a fire. So that's 3 hits on the Dunkirk and a fire. Enjoying that. Okay, so should be able to swing it around now. Now, obviously, with any cruiser, the turning's the most dangerous part, so, which is where we have our advantage. Oh, that's a Dunkirk shooting at us again. So at this range, as you can see, oh, we took a hit there, but it's just gone through the mast and has done very little damage. See on the top there, it's just done a slight nick to the mast. Probably killed the fire controller. Poor guy, he wanted to know what hit him. And we have the Dunkirk here reversing away from torpedoes. Oh, no, are they gonna? Oh, that was lucky, Okay, so close shave there for the Dunkirk. Okay, so slight reversing off the island here. Totally meant to slightly beach it there. But we're not detected. Oh, we are detected again. So that one. We've got to be careful at this because we're going at slow speed at the moment. But nobody's currently aiming at us. So have a quick look round at what's going on. This is one of those ships that you really need your head on a swivel. Not that that's not a bad idea with any ship. No, we've been targeted again. Got to have this target indicator up though. You really do need to know how many people are targeting the Pensacola at any one time. So yeah, so that's more shots from the Dunkirk. I've got the feeling he's getting upset with me. Okay, but at this range, it's quite easy to dodge them. This is why you want to keep at this range with the Pensacola. Gives you plenty of time to think about it, and with your excellent turning circle, you should be able to dodge stuff. And like I said, don't get into a brawling fight with the Pensacola, or you'll be going back to port quite quickly. So, we've still not done that much damage. We've been harassing these ships here. That's more shots coming in. That was, a bit of light damage there, gone through the deck. I think that's probably from the Dunkirk again. But we're taking very superficial damage here. We want to, when anybody's shooting us, we want to be turning or keeping it angled. Okay, hopefully, if I can work out what the level of this ship is, or what the water level is, we should be able to loot some shots over the island. Now, who's it sitting behind there? Is that the Fuso? Find out in a second. Shots out. Oh yes, that's the Fuso. Yes, that is the Fuso. Oh, he likes that. He likes that. Okay, this is a good position to be fighting in with the Pensacola. Having an island in the way where you can lob shots over there, we've got partial cover from the island. More shots out. More damage on the Fuso. The Fuso's had enough. I think he's decided he wants to get out of there. More shots out at the Fuso. Yes, he's enjoying that. See, he's making himself a very easy target here by slowly reversing around the island. So, let's farm some damage on the Fuso. More high explosive out against the Fuso. And more damage farmed on the Fuso. He's not having fun with that, but we're getting a little close to this corner now. What we don't want to do is go sailing around that corner, because it's very tempting there. You can get focused, you can get a bit of narrow vision, and you go sailing off around that corner and find yourself 10 kilometers away from a Fuso. And I'm sure, as Jingles always said, that'd be a paddle. So, okay, we're going to have a crack at, switch to armor piercing, and we're going to have a crack at the cruiser over here. Oh, it's at maximum range. Oh, not bad, not bad. Maximum range shot though. But worth having a go at if there's no other targets presenting itself. So we're pushing this side quite nicely here, so we're going to keep on the second row behind these battleships. Now really that's what you want to be doing with the Pensacola, in my opinion anyway. You want to be keeping it on the second row, not racing ahead of your battleships. So you've got, your guns are good, you've got 8-inch guns, support them in their moves, but don't make yourself the priority target ever, or you will die. So Fuso's still deciding to reverse backwards, so we're going to keep hitting him. No fires on him though. Must have been quite unlucky with these fires. I'm hoping to cause more fires in this. But no, nil desperandum. We will just keep hitting him. And slowly slow it down to come back past this friendly battleship here. Oh, is that our friend the Dunkirk? I believe it is. Oh, well, we're going to have to give him some more high explosive love. Okay. So the Dunkirk and the Fuso, they're in trouble there. I think trying to back away from our force here. Though, to be the looks of things, we've lost a lot of ships on the other side of the map though. So not going too well on the other side. It looks like the enemy's in full-on retreat on this side. Okay, so we're going to go around the other side of the island to pick them up on the other side. These guns, the advantage of these guns is they're very accurate as well. I think they have, it's about 860 meters per second on the armor piercing guns, which is very good. Gives you a very flat trajectory. So that means they're very good at long range shooting. So you can sit at your 15 kilometer range, 14 kilometer range, and put shots in from this range without getting too close, which is what you don't do with the Pensacola. So more shots out. Oh, we found the Dunkirk again. No, it's the Fuso again. No, okay, I'm going to set the Fuso on fire. Okay. The weird thing about the Pensacola is the armor-piercing guns actually have a quicker velocity than high-explosive guns. And that's another thing that can throw people off. So the high-explosive guns actually have a slower and larger arc than the armor-piercing guns. And it can also be very confusing and very hard to deal with once you've just come from the Cleveland. Because these are the first time you get these 8-inch guns in the game. So you've completely different guns than you've ever used before, different arcs. Can also mean this is a bit of a steeper learning curve. So more shots out. But these guns are very, very good. Once you get the handle of them and get the range, oh, smack more out of Dunkirk. These are very, very good guns. They've got very good normalization on them as well. American armor piercing has better normalization than most ships, so the armor piercing on this is very good. But for the most part, we're going to be beating on the Dunkirk, who's not having a good day. He's burning brightly. We're going to keep beating on the Dunkirk, get him focused down, get him out of the battle. Missed by me there. And he's just about done for, I think. I think he's realised he's dead. He's going to try and charge into us, get as much damage as he can before he dies. I mean, is it me, or has he just gone forward and then reversed and then changed direction and gone forward again? Oh dear. Sorry, my bad, my bad. It's like battleship nudge there. Terribly sorry, terribly sorry. Yes, not looking what I'm doing. Okay, so let's see if we can finish the Dunkirk off. And he's burning. Well, he's still burning from... I don't think he's got much long left. Surely another shot from somebody else, and there he goes. And that's all for the Dunkirk. He'd probably have run into those torpedoes as well if we hadn't died there. Okay. So who have we got left? Ah, destroyer. Load high explosive. Let's do some ripple fire against this destroyer. See if we can... Okay, ripple fire the guns. Oh, one hit on. Well, hit's hit. That should make him back off a bit. We'll have to be careful that he's not launched torpedoes. So he's disappeared behind his smoke screen. And... Nope, I don't think I got anything with that one. Oh, more shots coming in. Oh, where did that come from? Oh, right in the side. That's an armor-piercing round right in the side. Let's get... That's from the Leander behind us. Let's get ourselves angled. Get ourselves angled. Yeah, there we go. There's the Leander. Yeah, okay. Get us up. Get the angle up on this. So he's... Other than that first hit, we don't want him doing much damage. So he's got 6-inch guns. Okay, there we go. Now we're angled to him. And he's showing his broadside, which is nice of him. So the nice thing about the Pensacola is you've got 5 guns forward and 5 guns back as well. So we don't want to be using the front guns because we'll be sailing into their enemy fleet. So we're going to show him the rear. And we're going to be angled onto... So we're nicely angled onto him so that he doesn't citadel us. And then we're going to try and citadel him. Hopefully you notice that he's not actually doing me that much damage. Even with the crappy armour that the Pensacola has. We've got a nice bit of angle in here. So his shots, his 6-inch shells aren't actually doing him much damage. And oh, that was lucky. I mean, we did him some damage there, but he was lucky not to get citadeled there. Okay, now that's... Oh, I think that's made him angle onto us. That scared him a bit. Okay, and he's taken...
Problem solved, sir.
One of my rear guns taken out. Rear guns are back up. Keep exchanging fire with the Leander. I think he's taking more damage than I am at this point. A bit of a duel going on there, and we'll keep hitting him with the 8-inch guns. More shots out. Oh, that's good. They're looking promising. Oh, Orange Jesus is smiling on the Leander today. Now, you notice that he's just turned in towards the island, so he's just started engaging somebody else. So we'll come round and we'll get all guns on it because he's about to beach. So chance to broadside, and oh, there we go. Lovely, lovely. 10,000 damage in one shot. And again, I don't know what his citadels are made of, but this Leander is very lucky not to be citadeled horribly there. So RNG's is not smiling on me here. But no, the Leander's just about dead. And yeah, he's more shots from myself. And there goes the Leander. Though things are looking a little bit desperate. I've not taken too much damage, most of it's superficial from the Leander. Still not too much damage taken, but I am one of 4 ships left, so it's all folded on the other side. Let's come up and support this battleship here. What do we have here? Geriheadtrics? Okay, let's go and help him with the Geriheadtrics. We've been detected. That's got to be a destroyer. Detection range is now excellent on the Pensacola. Now, on this map, I was daft enough not to go out with camouflage on. So my detection's about 12.5, but with Concealment Expert, you can get that down to about 10.5, which is fantastic. Considering the Pensacola used to be able to be seen from the moon, that was its biggest problem, actually. The Pensacola, I mean, if you were sitting next to, well, this is as Jingles pointed out, if you were sitting next to the Tirpitz, they'd see you first. So that's not a good combination with a ship that's so squishy. Okay, so yeah, they're coming over to mop us up here, so trying to keep angled to everybody. And oh, that's so close to that destroyer. Okay, oh, that's a nasty hit. That's a shell from the Geriheadtrics now. It's 5,000 damage from that. Okay, let's try and get some distance from him, but yeah, he's going to be even angled. He's going to be overmatching, I'd imagine, my armour. So we'll return fire, see what we can do. Oof, scattered around him. Okay, let's bring it into its turn. This is the most dangerous time. Okay, we're going to turn and try and pick him up as he comes around the island and keep supporting this battleship as much as I can. Who actually seems to be making a run for it. Not that I blame him.
The enemy is about to win.
It's probably best if we follow him, actually. We're detected again. More shots out. Though there's now 3 of us left. There's only 3 of us left, so this is not looking good. Yeah, this is not good. This is not good. So this is a situation you don't want to be in. Because now I've got these guys on either side of me, and oh, look at that! That's a citadel from the Geriheadtrics now. That was unfortunate as well. Yeah, down the side. That was an underwater hit by the looks of things on the side of the ship. Went in and hit a citadel, and that's taken a good 20,000 hit points off of me. So that is not good. We're getting out of it. Probably not got much long left to live, actually. Because yeah, here we go. Warships in. Yeah. Dodging as much as we can, but we've got a battleship on the side and a battleship on the rear. I can't keep them both angled, and there we go.
So, in summary, has a relatively high skill level to play, live and die by your manoeuvrability, distance is your friend, never ever show your broadside, which should be a given on any ship. Super AP guns are very accurate. It's now a good ship. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time on Geriheadtrics.